Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for May 9th, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. And so I just want to begin by saying and wishing my eldest Isabella a happy 15th birthday. I have no words. I love her. I adore her. She is extraordinary. And I think about the energy of today. And as I was feeling into the mood of it. The words that came through is love them to what's next without resistance. Love them to what's next without resistance. Now, today's energy comes with a 2 and with the 10 of diamonds. She's a 10 of diamonds, which is really the fulfillment of all things material, the wealth, the love, the business, the things, the car, all of those things. She's right there in the middle of the chart. And so she's connected to all, right? And I can see that because she can call something in and she'll easily get it, right? Whether that's because I'm inspired to buy it for her or her father, or she somehow receives it, or all of these things. She is an extraordinary creator. And I was thinking about the time when I had her in my belly, and this is really what this was. I got pregnant when I was told I couldn't get pregnant, right? And so she was a surprise. And very shortly after I was pregnant, I had an IPS test. And the IPS test told me that there was a 90% chance that she had trisomy 23, I think, which really meant, because I went to Dr. Google, that there was about a 1% chance that she would survive, that she would be born blind, wouldn't be able to eat on her own, breathe on her own, the back of her brain, the back of her head would not be fully formed, that she would not be able to think clearly, all of these things. There were all of these indications that she would not survive, right? And in that, I went to test after, sonogram, after ultrasound, after all of those things. It was a really stressful time. And I went to specialists, and doctors were telling me, these are the possibilities. Let's look forward in, the possibility that this may not be that. And we're going to give you up to 36 weeks to abort her. You get to decide. And so I remember, feeling into that time. And there was just a part of me, and I'm going to apologize because my dehumidifier turned on. I remember during that time I was feeling in, and I thought, I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe Dr. Google, and I don't believe the doctors. Like, I don't believe any of those things. And still I was at this crossroads of, do I abort her? Right. And so it was a really stressful time for me. And I got to 36 weeks and it was like, well, what are you going to do? And so my mind went into, I don't care. I don't care if all of these things are going to happen. I don't care if she's stillborn. I don't care if, if these things happen with her. I don't care, because I love her, right? And so I'm going to love her to the next level without resistance. And that next level may be that she is born with these contradictions or these contrainments or whatever. And that's okay, because I'm just going to love her to that space. And then I'm going to love her more. And then I'm going to love her more. And I'm going to love her more. And, I remember the night that I went into labor, I was thinking, I knew it was going to happen. And all of the things that could go wrong went wrong, right? My water popped in the car. So I got fluid everywhere. I had back labor, which meant that my labor was not in my belly. It was actually in my spine. Because of the stress and the eating and all of those things, I gained probably 100 and something pounds for sure. All of the things that, I did not want, I got, right? Because that was where my focus was. My focus was to love her. And yet there were all of these other stresses. And she was born. And she was just this little tiny thing, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. And she was perfect. She was perfect. And so this is the invitation today. Sometimes when we think about the fulfillment of what it is that we desire, we must let go of something in order to receive it. Sometimes in connection with another person, if you are desiring to have more, right? You're desiring to have more intimacy, more vulnerability, more love, more commitment, more trust, more of those things, that in a connection with another, that might not be fitting what it is that you actually desire. And so there is a falling away and loving this person to what's next, loving you to what's next is a falling away. And that's the same thing in business. When you're wanting to put out a program and you're desiring to put out an expansion in your own business and you're wanting more, the very possibility that this one program that you're putting out doesn't fit that. And so you love your business, what you're wanting to put out, the impact in the world, and that falls away so that you move to the next level so you can attain, so you can have what it is that you desire, right? So what is it that you are loving to the next level? Because with the two and the fulfillment, it is in connection with others. It is in connection to you. With the body, it's, I'm desiring to release weight. I'm desiring to have a summer body, right? Because we're coming into summer here. Are you willing to love your body to the next level? And the love for your body is not going to the gym 24/7, not, putting yourself on a restrictive diet, not doing something that you do not love. Loving the body to the next level is loving the body here inside. Right? And so are you willing to do that? Are you willing to, that's your invitation today. When you take a look at the life that you have and you know that you want more, are you willing to love it to the next level, to what's next without the resistance, without the holding on, without the control, without the, it's got to be this way. I'm going to mold you into who I want you to be so that I can have this. That's not love. I'm going to keep all of my clients in order for me to continue to get the wealth, even though they don't need me. That's control. That's resistance. I'm going to tell my kids to do certain things in order for them to behave in certain ways so that I can have time. Again, that's not loving to the next level. That's control. And so when you take a look at your life and what you're experiencing with the things in your life, what is it that you're being invited to love to what's next? What is it that you are resisting? What is it that you're holding on to? What is it that you are disallowing for you to have? Because you think it's supposed to be one way. There are limitless possibilities to what it is that we can have. And when we can only see it one way, we can only see it one way because our reticular activated system is focused on seeing it that way. And what if it was more than that? What if there were multiple pathways to receiving wealth, to receiving money? What if it just didn't come from your paycheck? What if it came from a plethora of other places? What if you could play with that today? And so that's your invitation. to love yourself and others to what's next without resistance. Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. Wishing you the most amazing Monday, and I will talk to you soon. See you in the spaces. Much love.